Hello guys, this is Hunter the Red Dragon. I'm here today to bring you guys the finale for the stage of Carnage Shimousa. So let's go ahead and finally get to the ending of this. Since we are here, it's time to finish. It says, here we go, the ending. This one shouldn't actually take us that long, but there's going to be a whole lot of conversation. Damn, somebody got a Sherlock Holmes at level 100. That's nice. Reappears. Yeah, I can't even afford to play around here, so I have to, of course. I can't even afford to play around. And we need a archer, of course, and I'm going to use one of my favorite archers for this round. Here we go. Bam. Let's get this thing started. The Crimson Moon. Heh. Behold, the advent of darkness. The end of the human world is nigh. This corrupt world will never be able to withstand Onri-Edo. People will wish for nothing more than to die and be whisked away to paradise. Oh, not this paradise nonsense again. Shiramakuza, please get original. And yet, there is no paradise anywhere to be found. Instead, this human world will be further subsumed into Onri-Edo until hell lies in every direction. Ha 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 ha. Now that my Onri-Edo castle has taken shape. Awaken, 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 obey the ritual bestowed upon me by Satan and activate your true form. Satan, great Lucifer, this time I swear I shall save you. How many times do I have to tell you that Satan and Lucifer are two different people? Yeah, apparently all the damn time, because this idiot still hasn't got it through his head. Once Onri-Edo castle activation is complete, the end of this world will be close at hand. In an instant, this frail alternate history shall be consumed by darkness, and from there, this entire castle shall travel to the distant land of Chaldea. Yeah, no, we're not allowing that to happen, buddy. It ain't going down like that. My revenge will not end here. I shall destroy the theoretical. Oh shit. Whoops. Hold on. That scared the flug out of me. Hear my own deep ass voice coming out of something. It says, in an instant, this frail alternate history shall be consumed by darkness, and from there, this entire castle shall travel to the distant land of Chaldea. Chaldea is not a distant land. My revenge will not stop here. I shall destroy the Chronicle Theoretical Phenomenon where Chaldea resides. Indeed, it shall even destroy the true humanity itself. Shit, that scared the fuck out of me. Thus shall I bring about a future for those history has left behind. It won't be much longer now. Oh, Satan, soon I shall hurry to your side with the hell that is the human world on my back. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Hey, yes. I forgot you were still there. I trust you find your eggs flavor to your liking, princess. Is this going back to its roots now? Because we're getting a little kinky over here. Let's see. I'm gonna put Amakusa has Kiyohime gagged. Blech. I see from your expression you have no idea what I'm talking about. Well, of course you don't, you fool. It took me over 20 years of crossing between worlds to truly understand. I have seen many different worlds. Some were identical to my own world. In others, madness ran rampant to the point that nothing made sense. There was a world populated only by sounds as calm as and peaceful as any flute, and a world of darkness uninterrupted by the light of day. In time, I came to hear the voice of Satan, and in a flash, I understood everything. It was truly a revelation. A Catholic listening to Satan. There is something definitely wrong there. Indeed, it was such a monumentous event that I ended up going through the final door myself. It was there that I met a god who had also had his brethren slaughtered just like me. What is he talking about? Has he already gone completely off the deep end? Girl, he was off the deep end years ago. Heh. You are wondering if my eyes show signs of madness, aren't you? Indeed, I have been mad for quite some time now. Yep, ever since the events of Apocrypha. I lost my sanity in Shimabara long ago. My heart is now naught but a swirling vortex of hate, vowing revenge against those who perpetrated this atrocity. Call it an act of madness, if you wish. However, you who enjoys the privilege of being a Tokugawa, remember this. In every world that I have been to, your family is the same. Whenever we Christians stand up for ourselves at Shimabara, you always come to slaughter us mercilessly. If I am insane, then you and your family are hateful, cruel, and inhuman. So I will show you no mercy, even if this place is cut off from history. Even if this is no more than a parallel world, I shall show you exactly the mercy you showed us. None. Or I shall kill every last one of you. His fury is staggering. He mentioned Shimabara. Who is this man? Kishiro Amakusa. I bet even God in heaven heard that laugh, Lord Sorcerer. Yeah, Amakusa's lost it. So, what is the next step in your plan? You have taken over the castle and kidnapped the princess. I'm guessing that brings us near to its conclusion. Indeed. You must grow tired of carrying that sword on your back for nothing. Rejoice, your time has finally come. Shimen Musashi has come to the castle. You will kill her. From the moment I met you in the mountains of Shimousa, I could tell that is the sole reason you exist. She may wield the Mayujin Yuri Muramasa, but she is still merely human. She has not yet reached the pinnacle of swordsmanship. But you have, nameless man. Though I burn with loathing for this world and everything in it, I still have some respect for your skill. There is no demonic sword in the entire human realm that surpasses yours. And so, with you at my side, I have nothing to fear from Shimen Musashi. Maybe not a demon sword, but a holy sword ripped his sword a bits. His sword got bent by a holy blade, so his sword isn't really all that. I hope it works out that way. I do want to pay you back for your hospitality. But I'm not so sure I get a turn. Lord Imperial is here too, and his swordsmanship is truly terrifying. Once he draws his sword, his opponent's soul isn't long for this world, whoever they might be. But then again, you never know. The only thing you can ever be certain of is that nothing is ever certain. Indeed, nothing is certain except the destruction of this world, thanks to my Onri-Edo castle. Perish! 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 Psycho! This is the Chaldea command room. Do you read me? Do you read... Senpai? Mosh? Thank goodness I finally got through. Da Vinci, our connection to Master has been re-established. Good. I'm glad to see my peerless genius has come through once again. This makes all the late nights I spent working on this problem worth it. But I guess now's not the time for chit-chat. Good job hanging in there, Dante. Let me fill you in on everything we know. First of all, after you fell into a coma, something intervened in the dream you were having and brought your consciousness somewhere else. We already had data on hand from the time you fell asleep like this for 7 days, so we surmised what had happened fairly quickly. But even though we knew what was happening, nothing we tried could reach you. For some reason, the only thing that eventually worked was ray shifting Fuma Kotaru. Although I'm guessing from the look on your face that you have a good idea why that worked. It must have been because Koto Danzo, someone I was very close to, was here. I'm the only one who was able to ray shift here because she existed in this world. And the other servants were turned into, well, basically, yeah, you couldn't exactly, like you couldn't have Shuten, I couldn't bring Raiko. Can't bring Shuten and Raiko even though they should be in Edo, but I just couldn't bring them because they were being possessed. I believe the spell I brought with me finally activated when I temporarily absorbed her magical energy. Ah yes, the special spell I prepared to reboot the comms on the mystic code Dante Yeager always carries with him. Phew, it was rough not being able to get in touch with you, but at least we got through now. Unfortunately, I don't think it will last very long, since it's like, I mean, it looks like you're outside proper history. For that part, I'd like to keep telling you what's going on myself, but Holmes has been insisting that he have a turn. Go ahead, great detective. Pardon. My apologies for the interruption. I'm quite impressed that you've managed to restore both Fumakotaru's magical energy and your own magical circuits, Master. I had deduced that the trouble with our communications most likely lie with you. To begin, your mind was able to obtain something similar to a physical body after being transported in a manner not unlike a ray ship. However, that body is very much a temporary construct. Your real one is still asleep here in Chaldea. Therefore, as long as your new body was able to adjust to that world, there shouldn't have been any issue, but had it not, it is entirely possible that your magic circuits wouldn't function properly. After all, the comms device you always use is as much a kind of mystic code as it is a machine. Which means if the magical circuits within your body were unable to require energy, your comms device would fail to function as well. Interesting. Because I wasn't expecting something like that to actually happen, but apparently it did. Come to think of it, when I first got here, I couldn't summon anyone. As I suspected, then either you adjusted to this world at some point, or perhaps someone helped you to adjust through some special means. I can actually think of somebody who would actually do that. Well, I can think of multiple people who could have done that. Helping me adjust. Believe it or not, of course it was Shuten. Then, is that why Shuten did that? You think that Shuten Doji Spirit Origin may have shared memories with the version of her in Chaldea? I suppose it's not impossible, but it's still just a possibility. Besides, apart from that, she didn't seem to be linked to the Shuten Doji we know anyway. Okay, so I'm taking back what that dude said to me on YouTube, saying that Shuten Doji would probably eat us just if she wasn't with Chaldea's system. I think it's safe to say she would actually find us interesting to not eat us. Very peculiar for an Oni to do something like that. But does that mean it was just a coincidence that she did what she did to Master's body? The chances seem vanishingly slim. Then again, I don't know what you're talking about, but remember, the karma implanted by the curse of annihilation destroys this vessel's pride and honor, along with everything else. In which case, it shouldn't be much of a mystery. Come to think of it, she did say this world was hell anyway. Hell, fascinating. That would mean you have indeed found yourself in a nightmare. Mr. Dante Yeager has wandered into the rift between dreams and reality, mind and matter. Now, if only we can find the Velvet Room. Well, I don't mean my Velvet Room, I mean the Velvet Room for Persona. That is, I believe, the most likely explanation for our current predicament. A race shift? Correct. Miss Da Vinci gave a brief rundown before, but to be more precise, the medical data from the last incident and Mr. Dante Yeager's condition during that nightmare he saw matched the data for his current condition very closely. Whether he remembers it or not, everything was carefully recorded in Chaldea's library. So I have a direct link to Chaldea's library, huh? That's interesting. The medical team who monitored Mr. Dante Yeager during the last incident, did an excellent job. At any rate, given the overlap between the two data set, the answer is clear once again. My dream got connected to somewhere else. Precisely. This place where you now find yourself is neither a prior point in history nor a singularity that threatens humanity. It is either a closed-off subspace, not unlike a reality marble, a separate timeline, or an alternate world. Whichever it is, it has no effect on humanity at large. But from what we know, because the characters didn't see what the villains were doing, basically Shiro Amakusa is attempting to connect this closed-off space to Chaldea and completely destroy humanity. So yeah, it's actually starting to get way worse than it should be. It is a special world. It is a special world, does indeed exist, but is a part of your dream at the same time. In other words, that's the ray shift between dreams and reality. Mind and matter. Correct. And it is here that the woman peeking out from behind you becomes very important, Miss Miyamoto Musashi. Oh, hi, I'm Musashi. Nice to meet you. I wasn't hiding or anything. This is just a little strange. She's confused. She's adorable. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm so sorry. I didn't introduce myself before. Is this really the time for that nonsense? Our world is on the brink of disaster, you know. Oh, right. Sorry about that, Grandpa. I guess the other introductions will have to wait. Sorry about that. Not at all. I'm the one who should be apologizing. I have to say, though, awfully handy to talk to someone over a distance. I could only imagine what things would have been like in the Age of War if we could have done this back then. Well, this is more across timelines than it is across actual distances, because they're not in our world. They're not in this world. Hey, weren't you the one who was just telling us to knock off the small talk? I'm glad to see you're all in good spirits. Now, let us proceed, Miyamoto Musashi. Given what Miss Curlight has told me about her, I have devised a hypothesis. She is a traveler, a world crosser, a one-of-a-kind being best described as a mobile singularity. What the hell does that mean? Final chapter at last, yes, Yoshiki. And currently she is with Dante Yeager, right? And so nothing more needs to be said. Mind saying it, Holmes, that explanations, wait, what? I said home, that explains nothing at all. I try not to make a habit of over-exemplifying things, as I generally find doing so to be rather lacking in tact, but very well. I describe Miss Musashi as a mobile singularity precisely because of the many connotations such a term implies. While one of those connotations is certainly that anything and everything becomes possible, there is more to it. Despite her unusual nature, she alone would not cause this sort of inter-dream phenomenon to occur. For example, the prior 7-day incident would never have arisen had the King of Mages not served as both an external and internal trigger. In other words, there is another factor at work here besides Miss Miyamoto. Go on, give it some thought. I imagine you must have some idea of who that could be. You really do love to treat your theories like truth, don't you, Holmes? Believe it or not, this is not how I would prefer to go about it either. But circumstances being what they are, I felt I had no choice. Who else could it be? Don't bother wrecking your brains when you don't know what he's talking about, Musashi. Grandpa. For example, Say there were multiple mobile singularities in the same world, such a phenomenon would certainly be unprecedented. It could result in any number of abnormalities or other unusual phenomena. Thinking about it in those terms, is there no one who comes to mind? Multiple mobile something or other? In other words, there could be someone else here besides Lady Musashi who moves between worlds. Oh, now I get. Wait, there's someone else like me here? Haha, now it all makes sense. When you put it that way, the answer is easy. There's only so many people here who don't belong, servants Dante Yeager and the sorcerer. I'm glad to see you've arrived at the same conclusion that I did. True, that does line up with everything we've seen so far. Even before Onri-Edo castle showed up, monsters began appearing throughout Shimousa at the same time that the sorcerer and the heroic spirit swordmasters were first seen. Furthermore, the swordmasters always had monsters accompanying them, and many more appeared in the castle town right when Onri-Edo castle showed up. I had thought that was just a natural phenomenon, so that sorcerer was actually summoning them here all along. Does these monsters act in a way that furthers this sorcerer's interests? Yeah, I think so. They definitely obey the swordmaster's commands. Then we can safely assume that this person is the source of every abnormality occurring in that world. Presumably. You're not truly sure. In my original hypothesis, I surmised that Lady Miss Musashi should be able to control these monsters in the same way. But that does not appear to be the case, therefore, I expect the difference is most likely a matter of output. This sorcerer most likely has a stronger mobile singularity temperament than Miss Musashi. So you mean he's the same as me, but a more experienced traveler? Precisely. It's elementary, my dear Watson. I must admit that I dislike piling hypotheses one on top of another like this. I would prefer to keep my silence given the number of lingering doubts I still have. Nonetheless, as we discussed earlier, this situation simply does not allow for such luxuries. It would be one thing if Moriarty had a hand in this, but to think I would have to explain a case where my deductions were still incomplete. I don't know what to say. Thanks for helping us, Holmes. Ah yes, just to be clear, the things I have told you here are not the full extent of my thoughts on this matter. I have chosen to withhold some facts and estimates for the time being, so as not to unduly color your preconceptions. I trust you can understand that. We geniuses can be a real pain in the ass, can't we? This is getting interesting. So, let me make sure I got this straight. Once this Onri-Edo castle place fully activates, it might pose a threat to our world as well. And right now, you're inside the castle trying to find and stop the mastermind. You got it. That does sound dire and all, but could something that happens in a dream really have an effect on our own world? Yes, like I said, the Velvet Room and basically anything to do with the elder gods from the Cthulhu mythos. And I can say that since the elder gods are in this series, so if it did, it would be an unprecedented threat that we never experienced before. Oh well, never mind that now. Let's get serious and go over what you need to know as concisely as possible. We have your coordinates now and we verified your existence. We'll also move ahead with preparations to bring Kotaru back along with you. Unfortunately, our connection is still unstable, Bleh. So, I'm not sure when we'll next have radio and visual. But don't worry, now that we have a lock on your coordinates, we won't lose sight of you, I promise. Nevertheless, the dream world you find yourself in right now is still quite real. If you die there, you will die here as well. So make absolutely sure you return to Chaldea alive. Holmes, in all your investigations, did you never find even a little bit of tact? Even I know better than to be as blunt as that. And this is me we're talking about. Oh, I'm so glad you know that. Jesus Christ, this girl. Anyway. And Mosh, if you have something to say, why don't you say it instead of muttering to yourself? I wasn't muttering. I was just thinking that if we ended the call before I got a chance to talk to Senpai, oh, that's cute. Oh, that reminds me, in the 3rd episode of Absolute Front, there was a moment where Ritsuka and Mashu looked like they were about to flirt with each other. I'd miss him is all. Oh my gosh, she's adorable. Don't worry, I'll be back soon. I'll be back as soon as we save Shimousa. Says, don't worry, I'll be back soon. Thank you, Senpai. Is she blushing? I'll be waiting for you here, so please make sure you come back to Chaldea safely. Their relationship is not settled at all. I love it. We made it to the keep. Now we just have to get to the top as fast as possible. Boy, I haven't climbed a keep like this in forever. Dante Yeager, do you know about the castle in Himeji? Hey, I've been inside a number of castles before, but the only other keep I've climbed is Himeji's. Oh, so she hasn't climbed Honoji though. Himeji Castle is pretty famous. You mean the tale of Osakabe Hime? I do remember a character thought to be Miyamoto Musashi appearing in it. And Osakabe Hime will be coming literally tomorrow. So I'm guessing either to later on tonight after the 1 o'clock, or the Halloween event will start sometime tomorrow morning, which I will be doing tomorrow, so look forward to that as well. But Miyamoto Musashi actually appeared in the tale of Osakabe Hime though, huh? That's the one. It was a huge and beautiful castle. I think it was almost as big as this one. Although that's strange, it just doesn't make sense that Tokyo Castle would be this big, especially during the Tokugawa reign. Well, the only reason why it's this big is because of who's actually managing the castle. That Holmes guy said this was a separate timeline, I think. I guess that explains it. Well, that's also an explanation. It doesn't matter what it is. Let's just hurry to the top and kill the sorcerer person. I want to get back to Onui and Tatsuki after all. I know we can trust that woman, but with all these monsters around everywhere you look, I can't help but worry about them. Hang on, if we stop the sorcerer, will that solve the monster problem too? I believe so. Then it's simple. We head up there and take him down. Though, we still have to hurry, of course. Agreed. This should be our final battle in Shimousa. A place in the rift between dreams and reality, and mind and matter. Now I'm seeing signs of monsters ahead of us. Let's get through them quickly, master. And here we go. Let's go through the middle. Take them down. Let's take them down and keep going. I like that better. These things are still showing up. Dante Yeager, I'm counting on you to watch my back again. Because she's still human. You monsters just can't stop glaring at us living folks, can you? I don't know what hardships you suffered when you were alive, but I think it's time you shuffled off for good. Did she say shuffled? I challenge you to a fair fight. No more howling in rage for you. I'll send you back to the afterlife myself. Whew. This one should be an easy run through. But I think I'm going to be fighting the snake again. I swear to God, if I'm fighting that damn Orochi, I'm going to be pissed. Because he's like, can you guys come up with something original for once? Or something different? Instead of making me fight this giant snake? Yokai exterminator. Ghosts and boars are common enemy. Yeah, but I'm talking about the damn snake that we have to keep fighting in this singularity. I'm still pissed about that. By the way, this is being live streamed on Facebook, Mixer, YouTube, and Twitch. All at the same damn time. Thanks to Streamlabs OBS. And what the hell am I shilling for? The snake sheds and regrows. Crap. You're right. Hang on, because these guys look like they're going to be way more trouble than they're worth. Might as well do this. Yep, these guys are going to be way more trouble than they're worth. And unfortunately, my archer class is on the other side. Fuck. I should have switched Mr. Code so I can switch characters in the middle of a fight. I didn't think about that. Dark Warriors are annoying when buffed. Yes. Especially because of the fact that they can fucking they bypass all evasion skills. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. Just do it. Because I just want to get them the hell out of my way. Alright, you son of a bitch. Hold on. Noble Phantasm clears all of the annoying things out of my path. God damn it! I told you that snake was gonna be there. Ugh. This game does not want to give me a break. Snake! Ah, come on, keep hitting her. It wouldn't have did him any good anyway, so fuck it.
これで耐えます。
お任せ。夢のように片付けよう。この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
ぶっ込み行くぞ。
Bust her up. Shouldn't have fucked with me, Snake.
王の話をするとして
私を最悪の席に
Hate Orochi.
それは全ての傷、全ての怨恨を癒す我らが故郷。権限せよ
Lord Kavanaugh.
キャメロット。
Fear the snake. I ain't fearing no damn snake.
これこそは我が父を滅ぼす邪剣。
Talking to Yoshiki on YouTube right now.
星の内海、物見のうてな、楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
Ah, shit. Noble Phantasm. Seal. Oh, that's just great. Now I'm screwed. Well, kinda, sorta. Not really. Hold on.
ぶっ込み行くぞ。お、任せな。よっしゃ。黙れ。
Mostly Emias. I lost many archers when that snake appeared. Mostly Emias. Including Chloe, huh? Ah, goddamn snakes.
そらよ。了解。押し切ります。
Wait. Oh, right. Need to make sure I always do this.
倒れません。
So her shit can just
了解。
like hop up like quickly.
落ち着いて。了解。
Let's just hope this damn snake doesn't do that thing again. Doesn't steal my shit again. Son of a... Goddamn snake.
お任せ。夢のように片付けよう。いいとも。ん
That's your ass.
それ。
黙れ。
Breath of catastrophe. Blech. Come on. Alright, now I'm pissed.
ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。
You see?
いい
That's
とも。
cheating.
ん
That is effing cheating.
ふん。
Irisville Mr. Emiya, goddess of the Emiya family. I wonder why she still kept that von Einsberg name after marriage. I think because of how Japan is. If I remember correctly, I think I heard this one time. I think the ones of the I think those of the higher family get to keep their name, and the ones that are of the lower family, are the ones that don't have a family, end up taking the family's name. So Kiritsugu was supposed to take the Einsberg family if it was a normal family, but I don't think it actually worked because we already know what the Einsbergs are.
お
So.
役に立てましたか。
Yeah, at least that's what I heard. I heard that one time. I don't remember where, but so don't quote me on it. But apparently, the family with the most prestige gets to keep their name, and the one that's married into the family is supposed to take the family's name. So Kiritsugu was supposed to take Irisville's last name, but it didn't work out because we know how that whole debacle went. So that's my answer to your question, Yoshiki, or your statement. Well, now. Okay, so this next one is going to be all saber classes. Oh. And look who I have to use because this game is effing with me right now. Okay. So let's use... Let's bring in all my goods right now. Main reason she didn't know about the family name change when married, she's still learning. Well, yeah, that's true. Alright, who do I want to use? Who do I want to use? Yeah, this will work. I think. Yeah, I think she'll work. She'll work fine as like a last resort. So far, so good. Although I'm surprised this floor doesn't look too different from the lower ones. I mean, we're almost at the top, right? That's right. This is the 4th floor, so the only one left is the 5th floor and the final floor. He says, Yoshiki says, I find it hilarious in fan fiction when someone calls her Miss Emiya for the first time. She was super happy. That's hilarious. Since we haven't seen any sign of the sorcerer so far, it is safe to assume he is waiting up above. Stairs, huh? I guess that goes for keeps too. What is it, Musashi? Something about these stairs bothering you? I was just wondering how long it has been since I climbed a flight of stairs and what world it might have been. Wow, she doesn't even remember the last time she stepped on some stairs. But I guess that doesn't matter now. Not when there's another evil aura close by. Okay, who is it? How about you, Dante? Are you all right? I'm fine. This is nothing. I'm fine. This is nothing. I'm glad to see your special resistance still works here in Shimousa, Master. Well, that and I had a lot of running to do. Make sure you catch your breath. We don't want to find ourselves stuck between high and low ground. Stairs are best traversed in one fell swoop. Tell us when you're good to go and we'll hurry on to the next floor. For a self-proclaimed old man, your legs sure are in good shape. On top of that, you're not even breathing hard. He's in the body of a 17-year-old. That's because I train myself properly. I don't know about other smiths, but I always forge while holding my breath. Really toughens up the lungs. Huh, I didn't know that. Well, I guess since you're going between flames, that makes sense. Stairs, my worst Borderlands slap trap. Stairs, my worst enemy. No. Oh God, is that so? Sounds a lot like swinging a sword. On not that I know all there is to know about every other style of swordsmanship, of course. Kotaru. I didn't know Danzo was your mother. Oh, please, don't worry about me. I was just thinking about the enemies we're facing. The last heroic spirit swordmaster is the saber of Imperial. Oh, should we assume he's waiting for us here too? Or should we assume that he's a girl and a boy? I would. Can't imagine these people would be anywhere else. Otherwise, we wouldn't have run into that caster. stepmother Danzo. Wait, are we even sure it's stepmother? Because she didn't marry his father, right? So wouldn't it be adopted mother? I don't know. He was a true monster, the type to bide his time and enjoy watching his prey struggle until the last moment. And he still came at us with a bunch of small fries in tow, so I'm thinking this is the safest place here. I'd agree with that. Still, there's nothing he can do now that he's dead. So I say we forget all about him and move on to this keep's final. Behind you! Musashi! He erased his presence so completely, I had no idea he was right behind me. What the hell? He has an assassin skill? How can he still be alive? It's just a matter of luck now. I need to turn around, draw my sword, and cut him down in a single slash all in one motion. What's the meaning of... Wait, that's the caster. Revolting. I can barely stand to look at you. This pretty facade you wrapped yourself in is nothing more than an illusion to hide your true ugly nature. Begone, filth. Wow. You slew one of your own comrades. Why the hell was he still alive in the first place? Comrade. I have no need for such outside interference. I never once considered that thing a comrade. Thing? At any rate, you certainly took your time getting here. For a while, I was not sure you would even get here before the world ended, Shinmen Musashi. Did Shamgahara hell... Crap. Hell put it again? A soul who is truly gifted at cutting human bodies apart in the most cold and efficient way possible? I presume you were the one she most had in mind, Saber of Imperial. What an amusing description indeed. I do excel at cutting apart human bodies in an efficient way. The path I walk leads not towards the Buddha. I am but a single blade that can be swung effortlessly. In other words, my sole purpose is killing. Give me a break. Why him? My name is Yagyo Tajima no Kami Munenori. I am the final heroic spirit swordmaster, Imperial, the one who looks down from the highest point of all the heavens. Why, oh man? Just why? Yagyo Tojima no Kami. You were supposed to protect Shimousa. Oh, my boy is pissed. Is this some sort of sick joke? Yes, it's all of this is a sick joke. I'm not surprised. I have no trouble believing you'd be capable of something like this, old man Tajima. There's only one thing I don't get. Every servant has a distinct aura to them. How did you hide yours? Simple. I am human through and through. Though I may have been given the title of Heroic Spirit Swordmaster and lead armies of monstrous creatures, I am the same person I always was. Still the same Yagyo Tajima. That explains it. A human wouldn't have a spirit origin that would go berserk. But how is that possible? Not even servants can withstand the transformation that comes from having the curse's karma implanted in them. There should be no way you can still be human unless you've already come back to life. I have not. Huh? What do you mean you have not, oh man? I am not a spirit returned from the dead. I am me. I am the same body, the same life as I have always had. What? I have merely ventured off the righteous path. Okay, but why though? Heh. For that matter, collecting karma is trivial. I have gathered all 108 Buddhist defilements. And here I thought you might be worthy of respect after you cut down that limbo guy. Turns out you're no better. No shit, Muramasa. You can try and hide it with talismans or spells, but you still stink of blood and guts. Yes, that is what happens when one spends time around monsters, although you are the first to notice. Indeed, the irony that I was praised for protecting the people of Shimousa when my true goal was exactly the opposite is not lost on me. Nevertheless, the charade did wear on. I am no actor. Leading the precision of samurai to Take Castle was an unexpectedly difficult challenge. Especially... It seems I now have no choice but to create my mountain of bodies and rivers of blood here. It was all I could do to suppress my urge to draw my blade, but in the end, you made your way here none the wiser. Isn't that right, Shinmin Musashi? Let me start by offering you my thanks. And not for humiliating myself by pretending to be an actor at my age. No, my thanks are entirely for you, Musashi. You helped me see who I really am. 6 months ago, our paths crossed by chance, followed by our blades. It was the briefest of moments, but in that short span, every bit of artifice I had built up was stripped away. In a flash, my loyalty to Lord Ietsu, the life I had devoted to my family, Shin Kageru, all of it was gone. In other words, the man I once was had vanished. So he's fucking insane now, right? And all that remained was a single monstrous swordsman. I did this? Then, if I hadn't taunted you into drawing your sword back then, you wouldn't have ended up this way? Am I the one who pushed you into going mad? Hell no! He was already mad. I mean, he's like Kotomine, sounds like. Actually, can that be a thing? Maybe Kotomine is a descendant. I have done nothing of the sort. I was merely stripped of one layer of artifice. I could not be more grateful. That is why I just showed you my own blade in return. Yep, he's like Kotomine, god damn it. You helped me see that my father passed on our outdated Shinkageryu to me precisely because I had never enjoyed studying the sword. This is why I was able to push it to be involved into the Yagyao Shinkageryu. I was content with that. I believe that in the end, the way of the sword is the way of killing, no matter how you dressed it up. That there was no special meaning to be found in it, and thus, no value to be sought in life. Is he a fool? But I was wrong. It was only at this age, after dueling you, that I realized the truth. That what happens when the powerful feel the challenge for the first time and want to continue to strive that urge, huh? The mystique of the duel, the feeling of life and death intertwining in a single moment. The time when your mind and your opponent's mind occupy the same space. And I realized the way of the sword is actually quite fun. All of it exists to fight you, Musashi. A sorcerer appeared in the darkness and told me a woman calling herself Musashi would arrive in this world again. In which case I had no choice but to face you once again. I have been waiting for you, Shinmin Musashi. I may have been regarded as the strongest swordsman in Edo, but only in a time of peace. In the end, such a title is utterly meaningless. As Edo Yagyo, my Otomiryu, Meryu, can only be passed down to the ruling class. I did not pay much mind to my life before. But now, Musashi, I am extremely interested in what comes next. I was born again as a demon to answer a single question. Which of our swords is stronger? Maybe Musashi should did to you what she did to the dude who created the Swallow Return Strike. Oh, damn his name, I forgot. Assassin from Fate Stay Night. That's your reason? That's why you let all those other people die? It is. Right, in the end, that's all it comes down to. And yet, I think out of everyone here, I'm the only one who can't blame old man Tajima for this, no matter how awful the things he's done may be. Lady Musashi. Of course I'm angry about it. I don't intend on showing him any mercy. That kind of evil wouldn't have flown even in the age of war. I hate what he's done too, leading monsters to slaughter innocent people, trampling on others' pride and beliefs, like with Lord Inshun, and all to satisfy his own selfish desire. There's no excuse for that. But even so, I can't bring myself to blame him. After all, I'm a swordsman too. I've also pushed myself to the very limit. I too want to fight strong opponents and push myself further by dueling with them, to someday reach a peak I can't achieve on my own. Even if I never obtain ultimate mastery, I at least want to go out triumphant over the foes that are right in front of me. Musashi. I'm sorry, Dante Jaeger. I know how messed up that is, and it doesn't mean I'll let Tajima get away. But I can't help but understand how he feels. I'm sorry. I just had to get that off my chest. You must be pretty disappointed with me now, huh? I'd never be disappointed by you. Thanks, Dante Jaeger. Indeed, I could not have understood before my rebirth, but now I understand very well. You are exactly right. That is why I broke the taboo and drew my blade. No matter how I may try to remain calm and unattached, my body cries out to battle you right here and now. Though I must say, I could not believe what I saw at first. What do you mean? I never thought you would face me with only one eye, and it reminds me of Mitsuyoshi more than anything. Yagyo Jubei Shichiro Mushiyoshi? I guess I can see that. Oh, Jubei Yagyu. Oh god, now I'm thinking of Samurai Girls Hayaka Ryorin. Anyways, I'm sorry to spring this on all of you so suddenly, but would you guys go on without me? I have to face this old man right here and now. Even if the world is ending and there is no end of people crying, suffering, and dying, this duel to the death still comes first for me. When you live your life swinging a big knife and cutting down other people, your pride comes before anything else. So go on. Go! We're leaving Kotaru. I'm afraid I don't understand how you feel, Lady Musashi, but I wish you luck. You too. Dante Yeager, go on. I can't leave you behind. I want to watch. Huh? You can't leave me behind? Ahaha, and here I thought I'd proven a little more trustworthy by now. No, you're right, he's strong, exceptionally strong. Yagyo Tajima no Kami's swordsmanship has reached a godlike level. Well, he's seen things I don't even understand. I almost certainly can't beat him on my own, especially since I've only just gotten used to fighting with one eye. If I tried, I'd be dead in an instant. I really can't put anything past you, can I, Dante? I'll fight with you. I'm sorry I can't handle him on my own, but I'm glad you're here with me. Come, Musashi. You bet. Let's see if your fabled Yagyo Shigage Ryu can stand up to my cross blades. That's it. We shall never get the chance to do battle again. How fortunate that fate has brought us together. Come forth, my blood-soaked frontier. This mountain of bodies and river of blood shall serve as a stage for our battle, and consume the loser's soul upon their defeat. Saber of Imperial is the cursed name of my blade, the true name of my soul, Yagyo Chajima no Kami, Munenori. Show me your sword, Shimen Musashi. Our final battle is upon us. Let's do this! That is killer on the throat. Luckily, I'm used to this. Now we just gotta wait for this thing to hurry the hell up. Brave change, a bonus for using 3.
英霊剣豪7番勝負7番目宮本武蔵セイバーエンピレオ一切両断柳生田島の神宗則いざ尋常に勝負
Here we go. So first of all, just because I don't trust this motherfucker. I do not know any of his skills because I never actually looked him up. So I'm literally going into this entire fight blind. So it gets me. I didn't expect him to use Suigetsu. It basically gets him a dodge attack. Evade attack, I should say. Alright, you crazy son bitch. Here we go. Woo. I can do this now. And then do this. Okay, now.
ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。
And this one, I guess.
強敵にひらめいた。
Special attack, divine, increases seed gather rates and critical damage for yourself. Nah, I think that actually I don't think I've been using this properly. Unfortunately, I have not been using that properly at all. And let's see. Oh wait, he has two of those. Shit, I did not notice that.
すべての怨恨を癒す我らが故郷。権限せよ、ロードキャメロット。三千世界に屍を晒すがよい。これが魔王の三段打ちじゃ。
Oh, one of those OCs. Let's see what his move is. Oh, that's tight. Okay, oh man, you're creeping me out. Swordless form. Shouldn't it be formless sword? I don't know. It just sounds like it should be that. Yep, I have been using that wrong a lot. Now that I see that, I feel stupid. What the hell? Did he just take away all of my buffs and shit? Okay, this old man ain't playing around. Swordless form. Alright, yo, geezer. Hold on. Somebody's about to get smoked. Somebody's about to literally get smoked. Ah, shit. Of course. The one person I didn't want to get it. Shit. I was hoping he would just destroy Shimousa Musashi, but he went right after. He went right after Oda Nobunaga. Okay.
よーし、そこ狙うからね。五輪の神髄お見せしましょう。そうしたいの？なん天満台自在天神。謙虚にその騎勢を立つ。 医者だ大転生。行くわよ。
Of course. Of course. Okay, so we don't want to waste our noble phantasm here yet, because we're definitely gonna need it. So, you know what? Hold on a second. We're gonna do this though. Need this.
あなたの刃ですよ。行くわよ。
I think Mama Raiko's about to get it.
そんなに見たいの？喉乾いてしまったわ。
Oh, that works for everybody. I didn't know that. Yourself, okay.
とっておき。いいわ。山を抜き、水を割り、なお落ちることなきその両翼、確約3連。行くわよ。
Oh, I didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it would. Swordless form. Ah! Well, that happened. Wow.
ちょっと。そんなに見たいの？ご覧になってください。そうしたい。いいわ。あらあらまあまあ。こっちよ。せい。
Okay, what the hell?
こうしてほしいんでしょう。承知いたし、あらあらま、承知いたしました。痛いですか？いいぞ。ごめん。あなたの顔。
What?
私ともあろうものが恥ずかしい。
Ah, shit. Okay. Wow, okay. Ugh.
ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。わしに任せよ。よーし、そこ狙うからね。
Revenge.
新名会長、ぜひもなし。私を最悪の席に立つ。それは全ての傷、全ての怨恨を癒す我らが故郷。権限せよ。ロードキャメロット。三千世界に屍を晒すがよい。これが魔王の三段打ちじゃ。
Okay. And then Musashi.
なん 天満台自在天神謙虚にその騎勢を勝つ医者の大天将。
Swordless? What the fuck? What? That's bullshit. Okay, this motherfucker ain't no joke. Ugh.
そんなに見たいの？とっておき。そうしたいの？待ってました。山を抜き、水を割り、なお落ちることなきその両翼。
Expecting him to do no nonsense like that though. Like seriously, what the fuck is going on? Uh-huh.
待ってました。了解。押し切ります。なんの？行くわよ。はっ。
うん。Excuse me. Wait, what the hell? Hold on. Hang on. I just noticed that too. What the hell? Karma, the all-severing, removes buffs for a single enemy during your normal attack. Immune to mental debuffs. Increase critical hit rate. Decrease normal attack effectiveness by 100%. Damn! Okay. I'm fucking screwed then. That's what all that means. It just means I'm screwed. You've got to be effing me. You definitely gotta be shitting me. So noble phantasms work, but normal hits don't? Shit! I keep forgetting. Oh, I forgot he does that. Wait until Raiko comes out. I swear to God. Once I get Raiko out, it's over for this motherfucker. I'm actually getting pissed now. Let me get Raiko out and it's all over.
任せて。やーふ。さーて、進行方向に障害物支援お願い。
Alien saucers
サナトクマラハイール
straight from Area 51.
これ楽しいわ。どうかしら。
Oh wow, her attacks are actually working here.
そして
What the? Oh, I forgot she does that. Hi, some bitch. Hold on.
まだ倒れません。了解。落ち着いて。任せて。とにかく撃つわ。えい。
Okay. I have a bad feeling about this, so I'm about to.
唐突に切らないだ。まだ倒れません。
I have a really, really bad feeling about this.
神明。任せて。私は最悪の席に立つ。それは全ての傷、全ての怨恨を癒す我らが故郷。権限せよ、ロード・キャメロット。
Yep, he did use Formless. Oh, but he didn't use it a second time. Alright, alright, alright. It's all good though.
待ってました。どうかしら。
参る。我が心は不動。しかして自由にやらねばならぬ。剣術の相、健全一如。
ごめんなさい。
行くぞ。
ご覧になってください。
Now he's about to get it.
よーし、そこ狙うからね。お覚悟どうぞ。喉乾いてしまったわ。やーふ。あらあらま、ご命令とあらばこの動輪の神髄鬼にお見せしましょう。痛いですか。
五王将来、天網開会。矮小実派、シリアクタになるがいい。南天満台自在天神、研究その騎勢を断つ。医者な大天将。
Finally. What's this?
宿豪両断。
Raiko, it still hasn't hit that 10 yet. It's actually driving me loca. What time is it? Because I think around 9 or 10-ish, they're going to cut my shit off. It was useless. Any attempt in trying to read your next move was completely futile. The essence of my Nienten Ichiru lies in adapting to hundreds, thousands of possibilities. But, oh wait, whoops. But, if my opponent stays one step ahead of all of them, there is nothing it can do. To defeat your Suigetsu, I had to enter the realm of the gods myself. I had to find the one right answer that lie beyond every possibility. In other words, I had to slash through the unbreakable heavens themselves. I call it the Kengo Bato Ishaha Dai Tensho. And that is a way complicated name that I almost butchered. Actually, I think I did butcher it. I am indebted to you, Tajima no Kami. Thanks to you, I awakened my ultimate technique. Heh. Is this you showing mercy to your opponent? Regretfully, it seems my skills was insufficient to reach you. Not at all. I couldn't have beaten you alone. Your swordsmanship was divine in the truest sense of the word. I doubt you'll end up going to paradise, but just in case you do, give Lord Inshun my regards. Very well. Ah, I feel so much better. Curse Mitsuyoshi. So, this is how you felt whenever you swung your sword. No wonder you improved at such an incredible rate. How infuriating. You may not wish to hear this from me, but I'm afraid I shall say it anyway. Shinmen Musashi, Master of Chaldea, this was the most enjoyable duel I have ever experienced. Alright, he's human. I win, Saber of Imperial. Whew. That's something. Awaken. Musashi has seen the truth and reached enlightenment. Miyamoto Musashi's noble phantasm animation has partly changed. Okay.
Senpai, ここに焼きたてのパンが何事も
Ah,
小さな
crap.
備蓄から始まるもの。
We're fighting an Avenger next. Avengers are weak against moon cancers. Finally. Let's see, who else has a moon cancer? I think I'm the only one with a moon cancer. Huh. That's interesting. Anyway, since there's only Avenger class, and then we can move on to moon cancer. So finally have a use for my moon cancer in the storyline. Where is she? I always forget where I put her. There you are, BB. And then I'll have Tamama no Mai, because I need some. Wait, no, not this one. Wait a minute. Who should I have for this? I was gonna do Berserkers, but then I remember Berserkers cause issues, so no. I use my own Avenger and then have Tamama no Mai here. And just go like this. There you go. No targets, huh? The time is at hand. In a few minutes. Wait, what? It says the greatest Kohai, BB-chan. Yep. It says the time is at hand. In a few minutes, Tokei Castle will become a castle of Edo, a manifestation of the impure. Your land ready to curse all that the Tokisada hold dear. Your anti-avenger servant. Yep. Even the master of Chaldea that Lord Satan was so afraid of has turned out to be no threat at all. Now then, are you ready to die, Kiyohime? Who are you people? What a great view. If the weather was nicer, I bet I could see all the way to Mount Fuji from here. Lord Muramasa, the princess is safe. Are you two with Lady Musashi and Lord Dante Yeager? Yes, we are. Everything will be okay now, princess. Why are you here, you cretins? You mean you can't figure it out? We're here to take down the mastermind behind this whole mess. By the way, we've never met before, have we? Of course not. Nope, but you're both named Shiro. At least, the bodies are. What's your name, mastermind? I'd like to know who I'm going to kill before I get to killing them. But Mikon Polygeminous Castration Fist? I believe this man's name is Amakusa Shiro Tokisada. Huh? Oh, so you know my face. Fuma Kotaru. Wait, what? Then you must have been Amakusa Shiro's heroic spirit in the current history. You must have seen Amakusa Shiro. No. On second thought, there's no sense asking. If my heroic spirit would stand with humanity, he and I are nothing alike. Yes, you are. In more ways than one. To think that he would meekly saddle into his spot in the throne of heroes instead of burning with fury after undergoing the hell that was Shimabara. What a joke. If you think that's funny, laugh all you like. You're far from the only heroic spirit who burns with fury. Surely you know that from the heroic spirit swordmasters you led, but then I guess you could never understand. Now I see, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm sorry, what are you talking about? I finally figured out why I was summoned to this version of Shimousa. It's all your fault, Amakusa. You've got some baggage that you ended up becoming a world crosser or a mobile singularity or whatever they call it. Now you pose a threat to the entire world, so either the world itself or the counterforce or... Ugh, this is such a pain. I still don't really get it myself. For one thing, I thought the counterforce or a heroic spirit chosen as a guardian or whatever wasn't supposed to have a personality unlike a servant. Well, you're not exactly a part of the counterforce, Shiro. I don't know much about alternate timelines or parallel worlds, so I'll leave that stuff for later. Amakusa, I am here to cut you down. So, at last, you realize your role to play, Senji Muramasa. Indeed, the counterforce does reach this far even though this world is not a singularity. That is why you are the one the world chose to summon here. If you'd remain at your hermitage wasting your life in peace, I would have left you alone until this world ended. What a fool you are to come this far just to throw your life away. My body has long since surpassed the limits of humanity. It is now the equal of the heroic spirit swordmasters. If you think that pathetic little knife you've got there can cut me down, Muramasa, you are sorely mistaken. I already knew you were no longer human, but I don't care whether you're alive or undead. The only thing you've got inside you now is suffering and anger. You're just a vengeful spirit in human form. You threaten the whole world just by being here. You gave that caster a good run for his money. Onui and Tasuke are going to grow up in this world. It's not yours to play around with. Oh, but I will play with it. And I will destroy every Tokugawa in every world in existence. The Chronicle Theoretical Phenomenon, proper humanity, the current human history. Once I destroy this world, I will swallow them up, and the rest of your world too. Satan calls to me. He guides me. No more talk. It's no use. Looks that way. It is no use, none whatsoever. Now what's going on here? I'm disappointed in you, Shinji Muramasa. Since the Counterforce summoned you, I would have thought you had the means to defeat me. But it seems I overestimated you. Wonderful. Now I truly have nothing to fear. You two second-rate heroic spirits are all that stand in my way. Be honored, for I shall bear you my... What? I believe you meant 2 first-rate heroic spirits, first-class master and 1 certified swordsman. So, you're the sorcerer I've heard so much about. It's about time we met face to face. Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. Dante Yeager is on the scene. I see. So Imperial has fallen. That fool. He would never have lost if he had truly embraced Lucifer, the great Satan himself, and devoted himself fully to serving him. For the last time, Lucifer is a fallen angel, Satan is a demon. 2 different people. I suppose there is only so far a man of Edo can go. In the end, he was nothing more than a Philistine, not even fit to join the rest of the rabble. Philistine? You think a man with swordsmanship like his was a Philistine? So that's how you really feel, huh? I guess a snake who crawls in the gutter can never understand how it feels for a bird to soar. Even though he chose the side with stagnation, he never let it sully him, nor lost what's truly precious. Even though he chose to become an evil Oni, his pride for his swordsmanship never wavered. Calling him a heroic spirit swordmaster says far more about you than it does about him. He was a true master of the sword. He achieved a level that even surpassed my father. So shut your mouth, you damn ghost. You can't even hope to understand how great Lord Yagya was. If you truly hated this world, you would just be killing people instead of transforming them into monsters. That's not an act of anger, it's envy. You have no right to speak of things like that anywhere, let alone in a keep built for governing people. You certainly do yap a lot for someone who disgraced himself at Shimabara, but then I suppose that was different, Musashi. Shimon Musashi, I see you are every bit the swordsman I heard you were. Most who dedicate themselves to the sword are fools, who cast aside everything else to master it, but not you. No ordinary stick-waving swordsman could speak of heaven and earth. Only one who has achieved everything can speak a single ultimate truth. You have learned much over your quest to master every martial art and deadly sword stroke. You may be my enemy, but I commend you nonetheless. How truly admirable. Why are you smiling about that? Don't tell me you actually pity me. I do. You could never have faced me if you were aware of what you had done. You call me a ghost, Musashi. I could say exactly the same of you. I have indeed crossed between many worlds seeking my revenge and lost my humanity even as I remained human. But the same is true of you. I do not know why you began traveling across worlds, nor do I care. The fact remains that you have lost your humanity as well. You are nothing more than a monster who no longer has the right to call herself human. Surely even you must have realized that No one truly has need of you. Of course not. You are merely a drifter, an unwanted outsider in every world you visit. I can see from your expression that you hope to return to your own world someday, but that will never happen. But not because you lost sight of your way home, Musashi. Ordinarily, those like us who fall into another world are sent back to our own through each world's innate restorative power. But in your case, you simply fell into yet another world that could only mean one thing. You did not lose sight of the way home. Your world, as you know it, is gone. You have no home there, no one who remembers you. Your very existence has been erased. That is your true identity, Shinmen Musashi. Like me, you are a ghost reviled by the world. He doesn't know what he's talking about, Musashi. Thank you, Dante. Now that you mention it, I guess you and I are like two peas in a pod. You're right. It is strange you can't travel across worlds and I still call myself human. What are you saying, Lady Musashi? That's not true. That's not true at all. You're the one who said all that matters is who you choose to be. That's still true whether or not you have a home to return to. You bet it is. That's why this isn't bothering me. Doesn't matter one damn bit to me. Doesn't matter, you say? Nope. You may have gone around crossing worlds out of hate, but I do it out of a desire to be free. I do still look for a way back home, but it's not that important. I can stop whenever I want. Well, I guess I'd be lying if I said it doesn't really hurt to hear my way back home is gone, but that doesn't matter now. Even if the world does see us the same way, that doesn't mean I'm about to let you get away with this. Sorry to go on for so long, Lord Muramasa, Dante. But don't worry about me. I'm always in good spirits. So let's just focus on giving this guy what's given to him. All the world crossing you've done, and the best you can do is an act of evil built upon your grudge and resentment. There's not a trace of honor in that. This is going to be our last grand battle. I will cut you down and stop you. Lord Kotaru, Lord Muramasa, and Dante Yeager, my trusted partner from a far-off world. This is the last swordsmaster duel we'll have to fight. Would you do the honors? Let the final swordmaster duel begin. It's time to load up my BB channel. Well, her BB channel, but you know. Justin Robin Ballet, thanks for joining me. Animated by Utebo. We need anime version of this chapter. Yeah, we do. Actually. And thanks for joining Justin Robbins Ballet. I think that's how you say it. Wait, what the hell? Okay. I can already see something not right about this. Okay, this OST is actually pretty good. Whew, okay. He'll have his HP. Oh, never mind. That's what he said. Let's see.
いいとも お望みのままに。
てんてん。
どうかな。
You've been enchanted. Alright, Gummy, hold on.
残酷に冷酷にです。
お望みのままに。
罰ゲームです。
どうかな。
Hey, watch it.
いいとも。
落ち着いて落ち着いて。残酷に冷酷にです。はい、桜ビーン。
Sakura Beam. What? Increase critical strength and okay for 3 turns.
了解。押し切ります。
Oh wait, we got an error with this. Saying this had an error.
どうかな。
罰ゲームです。
I don't remember what Tokisada's Noble Phantasm is, but I am making sure not to screw up.
怖い。
いいとも。
了解。押し切ります。罰ゲームです。
どうかな。
ヘブンズフィール起動。バーツに終了。次にあるビッグクラッチ。
乱暴だな君は。
Wait, what the shit? Okay. I did not know that was gonna happen. Huh. Yeah, I know. I even freaking know. If I had known that's what that shit was, I would have been prepared for it. Shit. Alright. Alright, fuckface. Hold on.
さあ、喜びなさい。
CCC.
声は静かに。私の神は世界をドロドロにしてカーストキューピッドクレンザ
苦しむがいい。
Whoa. Oh, and guess who got animated in episode 3? Well, we've seen a lot of her in episode 3. At the ending, at the very least. I can't wait to see YouTube. I can't wait to see that animated. That Noble Phantasm right there animated. It's gonna be awesome. Revenge, you some bitch.
罰ゲームです。逃がしません。アリさんのように。
That shit.
なかったことにしますね。バリバリ呪うぞ。良妻ですもの。節約節約。
Yeah, I'm gonna protect BB just in case.
目障りな。どれ？
と。
苦しむがいい。
何でもできるラスボス系後輩なのです。ちょっと神様っぽいところ見せちゃおうかな。怖い。出雲に狩りこれ時代にしてみそぎの水天日光天照らしなしって。
Like as soon as he commented.
さあ喜びなさい。声は静か。
Wait.
私の影は世界をドロドロにしてカーストキューピッドクレンザー。はーい、桜ピー。
Oh wow, again with this?
どれ？どこから来る？貴様らの呪いを返してやろう。時計落ちるがいい。パンテモニウムケク。
Yeah, no, my style is not efficient.
私の前に立つな。
ヘブンズフィール起動。バースに終了。次にあるビッグクランチ。
もうなんてことするんですか。
What
次に
the
会う時が楽しみ。
屈辱です。先輩以外の人に倒されるなんて。痛い。弾もお家に帰ります。
Raiko. Minamoto.
手すさびのようなものですね。あなたの刃ですもの。承知いたしま。あらあらまあ、承知いたしました。せい。いいぜ。ごめん。承知いたしました。 承知いたしました。せい。
So if I had known Tokusada Noble Phantasm was what it was, I think I'd have done a little bit better than I did. Ugh. Actually, it's fine the way it is.
ご命令とあらあらまあまあ。あなたの刃です。
Let's see.
五王将来天網開会矮小実派シリアクタになるがいい。
Her Noble Phantasm isn't really that strong. Oh, son of a! Oh, you zombie!
私ともあろうものが恥ずかしい。
I was so close too. If only her Noble Phantasm was a lot stronger. I need that bond hand thing.
なかったことにしますね。
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。お任せ。夢のように片付けよう。
ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。神明行きますよ。会長、
王の話をするとしよう。
私は最悪の席に立つ。それは全ての傷、全ての怨恨を癒す我らが故郷。権限せよ、ロードキャメロット。さあ喜びなさい。声は静かに。私の影は世界をドロドロにしてカーストキューピッドクレンザ
ー。Overkill。
ご苦労様。じゃあ次に行こ
う。Still。I was this close to killing him too. That's annoying. That's really fucking annoying. Minamoto no Raiko needs a stronger Noble Phantasm. Gah! You foolish little girl. Can you not see that this is meaningless? Very well. No more games. Ordinarily, I would not use this spell on the likes of you, but you have pushed my patience to its limits. You said my plan is an act of envy, of resentment. Let me show you firsthand what sort of hell gave birth to that resentment. Lord Musashi, Muramasa, Lady Musashi, Lord Dante, get back! Too slow by half, you scoundrels. Far too slow for a would-be guardian or an assassin. Now you shall experience my anguish for yourselves. Reality marvel, the hell of Shimabara. He doesn't have like a Japanese name for it like Iorin Itairoi though. the Akuma no Shimabara or something like that. Or Naraka no Shimabara. Probably either Naraka no Shimabara or Akuma no Shimabara or something. Wait, no, Akuma is red, I think. Or devil. Shit. What is this place? What is this? It's so dim I can barely see anything. Everywhere I look is nothing but haze and fire. This must be a reality marvel, an enclosed space the sorcerer created himself. I can't see any of you. Whoa. Whoops. Uh-oh. Did that happen? Sorry. I freaking kicked the damn thing out. I got too into it and I ended up kicking something. Whoops. That is highly embarrassing. There we go. So basically, yeah, we can shimmy through all this. Whatever it was, it freaking knocked everything out. What is this? It's so dim I can barely see anything. Everywhere I look there's nothing but haze and fire. Here. This must be a reality marvel, an enclosed space the sorcerer created himself. I can't see any of you, but I can sense your presence. Please stay where you are. This air is highly poisonous. If you aren't careful, a mere breath could burn your lungs to ash. The weirdest reality marvel I've seen. Damn it, there's nothing here for me to cut. Lady Carnage's protection won't help me here. This world is completely closed off, or rather, well, I know what we need now. We need Enema Elish. This is that sorcerer's original world. I may have lost mine, but he must have engraved his world in his soul this whole time. So that's why we're seeing a picture scroll of the hell that was Shimabara, and I thought this looked familiar. So this was your own hell on earth, Shimabara. Indeed, I trust you can hear me, Senji Muramasa. This domain is the very heart of my fury. It does not suffer any living person to survive. What's more, my reality marvel has no exit. It is not but wave upon wave of hellish suffering and resentment. Now dash yourself upon its shore, like so much foam. Apologize to those of us who suffered here before you break upon its waves. Rejoice and hear the gospel that has appeared before my eyes. Onri-Edo castle is now fully powered and ready to receive its sacrifice. Ah, I can see the sky melting down. It is greater than I could ever have imagined. Beautiful. So, this is the end of the world. The gift God Satan has bestowed upon me. Ha ha ha. I have waited so long for this moment. At last, my endless wandering has been rewarded. It is a miracle that this scenery has finally spread to reality. No one can stop this now. No one. So your castle pretty much done, huh? You should have kept that to yourself, sorcerer. Snipe or slash. Grandpa, Muramasa. That's right. I don't have any idea where any of you are, so just keep your trap shut for a moment. At long last, it's time to go to do what I was brought here to do in the first place. You think there's nothing any of us can do to stop this now? You're a fool. Of course there is. Though I am not Jubei, the invincible swordmaster, though I am not Hanzo, the great spy master, though I am not Abe no Seme like your so-called caster, though I am nothing more than a swordsmith, why was it that I was summoned? You could never figure it out, and so you have lost. I ounce such to forge. No, I once sought to forge the ultimate blade, not one that cuts through flesh, bone, or the living. I sought a blade that terminates immediately, a blade that severs bonds, severs certainty, severs karma. That is to say, to be free of one's fate. Uncountable years of toil to reach this place, forging thousands of blades to create a barrel of blades. Many paths converge here, enduring desires flows here. Unjust death gather here. My whole life has been for this single swing. The heart of the blade is here. Accept this blow from my Sumakuri Muramasa. I am that OST though. Sumukari. The sword that emerged from the tail of Yamato no Orochi in the ancient age of gods. Now I see. Muchizuki Chiome. Shuten Doji. Ha ha ha. So, my just set sorcery was always fated to end this way. For my whole life has been unlimited blade. But how? How did your sword reach me from within my reality mark? Because your Onri-Edo castle shares part of its name with Edo Castle. Haven't you heard? The demon blade Muramasa is said to be the Tokugawa's downfall. In the end, your own plot doomed itself. If you hadn't rhymed your own castle's name with theirs, you might have succeeded. Ha. What is this? How could a mere metal blade pierce my heart? It's a kunai, a souvenir from Paraiso. You're going to disappear along with all the hate and suffering of everyone you turned into a heroic spirit swordmaster. You may look like the Amakusa Shiro Tokisada I know, but you are twisted beyond recognition. It's time for you to die, and apologize to everyone you've wronged. Ah, I can't believe I die. That's my great works ends at the hands of a little ninja boy. The fuck is a kunai? A kunai is a ninja blade. A ninja knife. Retribution. The enemy is at Honoji. That's exactly what I was thinking as soon as I saw that. The enemy is at Honoji. So, the whole place is on fire now. Huh. I guess the castle started to fall apart after it died. Where are Dante and Musashi? They must be on the other side of the keep. They'll just have to escape on their own then. I'm sure they'll manage with Musashi around. Kotaru, get the princess and jump clear of the castle down to street level. She'll breathe in too much smoke if you take this stairs. Maybe you can handle it, but a human sure can't hurry. Right away. Come on, Lord Masa. You need to hurry too. I know. I guess this wraps everything up. Hopefully, the others manage to get away. Well, looks like my time has come. Lord Muramasa, that light. Don't tell me your ether is collapsing. I used the Sumukori in a body that isn't divine. Of course, I'm gonna fall apart. Old enough. But I did what I was put here to do. There shouldn't be a problem with me checking out a little early, right? Chevy, I'm old enough. Can't say I'm going out with no regrets though. I know, man. We didn't even get to share a drink at Otoma's tavern. I swear those kids were a handful. Making katana is no different from raising kids. What an idiot I was. Reaching a divine level of swordsmithing back when I was still alive. I look 17. That's a black in me, because I'm not, because I'm older than that, like way older than that. Try about 9 years. Oh, great. Well, this is just my luck. This again? Oh. This again? Give or take. Youch! It's so hot. Why is the castle on fire? Muramasa Gatoru must have won. I've watched Naruto. What, really? I mean, hey, you're right. The air's normal again. Well, except for all the heat. Huh? Should have expected Lord Muramasa to swoop in at the last minute to take all the glory. I'd have liked to be the one to finish the sorcerer off myself, but the important thing is that he's gone. Now we'd better get out of here on the double. Why'd everything have to be on fire? I bet the sorcerer must have known the jig was up and decided to go out with a bang or something. Anyways, we need to hurry. Come on, let's, Is there someone on the other side of the fire? I have watched Naruto the entire series. My apologies, but you can't use these stairs, not as long as I'm here. You? It's Kojiro. Of course it's Sasaki Kojiro. I could have taken that boy's head clean off just now, but I chose not to. The Lord Sorcerer only asked me to kill Shimousa Musashi. He said nothing about that boy. Get out of here, Dante. Don't worry about me, just go. Musashi. I can't believe I've met two exceptional swordsmen on the same day. This samurai's skill is truly godly. He's at least several times stronger than me. I think that's because he's a heroic spirit. On the other side of the burning flames, the lone swordsman flashed a breezy smile. You know what he looks like. You know his name. This man pursued a single skill to utter perfection. A man who could cut a flying sparrow several times in a single stroke. The wielder of a fearsome ultimate technique. A man later generations are not certain ever even existed. His name is Sasaki Kojiro. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but it looks like you've got some business with me. You sure you want to do this now amidst this flame? If we don't get out of here soon, we're both goners. Indeed, I don't want to throw my life away. I am well aware of the situation. Once I have finished with you, I will quit this place and retire to safety. Beautiful though you may be, I do not intend to perish with you here. Prepare yourself, Lady Musashi. I can't change your mind about this. We don't have any reason to kill each other, do we? No, we don't. I do have a debt to repay to the sorcerer, but at this point, I believe a simple offering will suffice. There is but one reason for us to fight. We two skilled swordsmen have come face to face. You're right, I take it back. We have all the reason in the world. We may never have met before, but I know your name. It looks like my destiny has finally caught up with me. Now, the only thing left to do is put everything I have into this fight. Thanks for waiting for me. Sasaki Kojiro. I see, so that is my name. Well then, permit me to formally introduce myself. I am the true Sasaki Kojiro. I am the only swordsman who can wield the laundry drying pole. The laundry drying pole? That's what you call your sword? My apologies. If it is Genryo you desire, it is not to be so today. Let's assume that the name comes later. That you are Kojiro is what matters. Agreed. It matters not who you are or whether you are male or female. As long as you fight with Niten Ichiro, you are worth defeating. The path I have traveled has been a solitary one. As a swordsman, that has been my way of life. I have drifted through the rift of history, like a phantom focused solely on perfecting my swallow reversal. But now, you are here, Musashi, a beautiful flower blooming before my eyes. It does not matter where, it does not matter when. The duel itself may be void of meaning or purpose. None of that matters to the two warriors. That is what your intentions tell you. After all, once these two meet. Once Musashi finally encounters Kojiro, there is only one possible outcome. She murders him with a stick and then walks off. You're right. I couldn't have said it better myself. Their fight didn't even happen. If I remember right, she killed him in cold blood and walked away. Hey, the time has come. Neither heroic spirit nor swordmaster. We are the two creatures that live and die by the sword. It is through history's greatest duel that we will prove who we are. This shall be the ultimate duel. Oh no. That is great. That is just great. That's perfect. So maintenance is a process from the 2100. Oh, that's definitely 9 o'clock until 1 o'clock the next morning. So yep, this stream is over, unfortunately. So yep, we don't get to finish this, which means I should have did this earlier. Well, anyways, this has been Hunter the Ray Dragon. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will be back later on tonight with the rest of this. So see you guys during that, and the Halloween event will be starting tonight as well. Peace.